How can God communicate His wishes for you? How can God instruct you to maximize your life? How can God guide you to your easiest path to happiness? The original Bible Foundation has developed a patented scientific method that has helped thousands. We rely on the original Bible, which you hold dear and holy. We serve as the medium for the divine to inform you. Mr. Juravin will explain this complex procedure using his limited English.
This is going to be a very interesting video clip. If you bear with me, because it has to do with your life path, your future, and who you are for God. Let's start. What the following have to do with each other? Original Bible. Pi 3.14. First verse in the original Bible. Bereshit bara Elohim et hashamayim ve'et haaretz. The God hoodie with my biblical name and the code and the name certificate. This name certificate of mine has my name, my biblical name. It has my identity, the way that I'm wired, my life path, my divine number, and much, much more. Much, much more is because I have a web page. Everyone that does the discovery of their biblical name has a long, long web page with a lot of information. So how do we do that? And what does it have to do with 1 billion numbers of pi? So let's start. First, we get your English name. We send it to Team Jerusalem. It takes them about a day or two to find your biblical name in God's holy letters. Then we get the biblical name, your biblical name, and we start decoding it. We are using the Code to God scientific system. It's a patented system. And the first thing that we find is your identity. We call it wired, the way that God wired you. In my case, it's 335. 335 leads us to Genesis 13:16. And then we analyze the Bible verse and who you are. So that's one. Then we continue to your life path. And that's when we use the pi with 1 billion numbers. Why pi? Why 314 and infinity? Because in this Bible verse, we have many, many, many of the codes. It's like God started the original Bible with one verse that entails a lot of the codes that we are using. God is amazing. It's amazing. Once you learn the true God, it's absolutely amazing. So how this Bereshit bara Elohim et hashamayim ve'et haaretz, how did we get pi? Because there are 22 letters and 7 words. And it comes to 314. It's not exactly divisible mathematically like the pi, but that's the hint that God gave us. Look for the pi. I'll keep it short. That's how we find your life path. That's how we know what God wants you to do. You can do other things in life, but that will be your easy path for success, for happiness. In my case, it's verse number 1492, which is Genesis 49:18. That's mine. And I need to look at it, and it took me 2-3 weeks to see what it really means for me. And every time that I have a difficult time or I'm thinking, what should I do? I go back to my certificate and I just find the connection with God and I know what to do next. The hoodie is gorgeous. It's beautiful. It's puffed. It's like 3D. This is a 3D. And here I have the code. That's my divine number, 11. 335 is the way, my identity, the way that I'm wired. 1492 is my life path. Here I have HOY. HOY is the holy name of God with the letters rearranged. Because of God's holy name, we cannot just use it like that. Okay? Let me tell you even more. Here I have my prayer in the hoodie. I have my prayer in the hoodie. And it says, bless me God for a good life. And it's just nice. When I wear it like this sometimes and I want to meditate and think about what it is that I want to do, I just look at it and I just do the prayer. So that's it. If you want to connect to God in a better way, go to HOY.zone/bless and you can find your divine name in God's holy letters.